more than likely 2-3 weeks before the holidays. So you will have it in plenty of time. Man, does that look amazing. Man, look at that. Can you imagine making this style coffee, you know, coffee shop coffee right in the comfort of your own home? The reason we could do that is because this is Nespresso. These are the pioneers when it comes to single serve coffee. And not only are you gonna be able to make delicious coffee, espresso, but you can also do cappuccino because you have a frother. You get a frother that comes along with it, so you can froth your milk and get the foam, and you could add that beforehand. I love it. Single serve is the way to go. We have a great price. We did a smart deal today. We dropped the price from $259 to $194. Brand new 8-cent credit card, drop it another $40 down to $154. The value on this is probably better than anything I've shown you in the last 2 hours, okay? Wait till you see what we got here, because the Vertuo machine, everywhere else, is $209 just for the machine. The frother is another $100. And we're gonna give you the Try Me pack of the coffee sleeves with 10 pods, another $11. It's $319. Or today you can get it for $194.99. And we're giving you we're giving you that pod voucher, which is a $50 pod voucher. I didn't even see that written up there, so that you can get extra pods when you go with it. It is the ultimate home coffee shop in your own home. Any flavors that you love, all you need to do is choose your color. It comes available in 3. I have it available in the, actually 4, excuse me. So I have it available. The one that I'm using here is, I guess we're calling it graphite, all right? That's the one I love. It also comes in the stainless silver. It's got a 50-50 chance. That is the most limited. I'm gonna go ahead and guess this one's black. Yes, and then finally we have it in red. All right, red is just money right there. If you want to, if you love great coffee and you don't want to spend $7, $8 every time you go to the coffee shop. And by the way, the most brilliant part about this system is that the coffee pods that they actually have a barcode on them, all right? And the machine reads the code and knows exactly how to prepare that individual style of coffee. I have never heard of that. It is incredible technology. And then if you open up the machine itself, I want you to look, and I don't know if you can see inside there. I'm gonna lean it back. You see all the extraction pins? Way back. I'm gonna go a little bit further. Can you see them? This is what's gonna puncture through the entire container and the center. And remember, when it comes to great coffee, it's exposing the grounds to the superheated water. All right, if it doesn't get all the way inside this little pod, you're not gonna get a full flavored, fully balanced cup of coffee, espresso, or cappuccino. That's the brilliance of it. There are so many other features, but I wanna get our special guest out. Her name is Carrie Miletto, and I know she knows a lot about this. Carrie, I will tell you, and plus, I love this. I love the look of it. It's not big and bulky. It is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And there's a reason why we say it Nespresso. We say Nespresso. What else? What else is there? We are the pioneers of single serve. We started in 1986. We've been innovators ever since. And Guy, I really love that you showed, I don't think anyone has ever shown that part of the machine. We have something called centrifusion. And the way that that works is, yes, it's full extraction, full body. And I always love starting out here so that you can see the body of the coffee. This is not something that you can see me through it. It's that deep. It's that dark. It's that nuanced. And here, this is called our crema, and that's our signature at Nespresso. That means that you're getting full flavors, full extraction, full experience. This is not single serve like you have ever had it before. So a lot of times we like to talk to people and explain, if you've had single serve and been disappointed, I don't blame you. The reason why is most single serve is for convenience, not for quality. We want to show you and bring to you a way to have quality and convenience every single day and have your coffee be the experience and the moment of your day that you enjoy, right? So Guy brought it up. It's all about the barcode. This machine does 4 different sizes. So no matter what household you are, if someone drinks an espresso and someone else likes cups of coffee and someone else likes cappuccinos, you are completely covered. This capsule is a double espresso. So you can do an espresso, a double espresso, a 8-ounce cup of coffee, and a 5-ounce Gran Lungo all in one machine. It knows that by reading this. I'm gonna place the capsule inside. I'm gonna push it down. You twist to lock, and then you would just simply press the button. But I'm gonna press my cup there first. So I'm gonna make what is a very popular drink. It's a caramel drink that everyone gets at the coffee shop. It's simply a vanilla latte with some caramel on the top. easy to do with this machine. You saw me put the capsule in. I'm going to press the button. What's happening right now is that the machine circled around. So that little area that Guy just showed you, it went right around and said, barcode read, I am making a double espresso. Let me adjust my amount of water. Let me adjust my temperature. And a matter of that quick matter of moments, it is already brewing. And every single time you're going to get that perfect crema, you're going to get that perfect brew, that perfect extraction. The machine is smart. It knows exactly that this is a double espresso. So the moment that's done, we're going to have that section of our drink done. Now let's come over here to the frother, because you're getting the frother. And Guy was explaining to you, the machine has its price. The frother is usually $99 all by itself. So whenever we do these offers, these are super special, because this is the best, I'm going to tell you, best dang frother I have ever experienced. And I've experienced a lot of coffees. Guy knows. I take pictures of my coffees. Like my iPhoto reminded me, hey, 2019, it showed me 25 different pictures of espressos and things that I took pictures of. So it's important to me to have good froth. This is going to be your little rock star. It's totally non-stick on the inside. It has a little whisk in there. It's magnetic, so easy to clean, easy to use. There's 2 lines there. One is for froth milk, one is for steamed milk. You're going to place your milk inside, and this does 2 different versions. So here I'm going to do it for a hot froth. When I press the button, it automatically goes red and starts frothing. It's about a 60-second process. If I held that button down for about 3 seconds, that would be blue, and that means it's doing a cold froth. Because if you love iced coffee or iced cappuccinos or iced lattes,
cocktails,
you wouldn't want your milk hot. You want it cold, so it'll froth it for you cool.
Let me just tell you this, and this is the key. It's really big, and I'm going to ask Carrie to do the explaining on it. But the reason what I really love when I go to a coffee shop is a couple things. First of all, I always get something a little fancy. Like I like to get a caramel latte, because I love that. It's my indulgence. You can't really do that at home until you have this machine, because not only get the crema and the froth, and I'm going to have Carrie explain the difference in those 2 things. You don't find that in home coffee machines. Now, here's my disclaimer. I have a coffee machine at home that has a separate frothing bar, like they do with the coffee machines. It's basically compressed air, blah, blah, you put your coffee in there, it's superheated. It's kind of a pain to use, but it works. Very similar to how they do it in a coffee shop. You don't have to do that with this, because that frother makes that froth for you, all right? So, and that is, when you go to a coffee shop, it's that froth is everything, right? You don't see, not too many people go to a coffee machine and order a cup of black coffee. Right, they want the crema, they want all that stuff. And most machines can't do the crema. But will you explain the difference for everybody out there, Carrie, with having the frother, but really talk about what that crema is all about? Because to me, my machine, by the way, $2,000 machine that I bought many, many, many years ago. I've had it forever, but it was I made an investment. It paid off, because I've had it probably for 15 years. But we're not spending that money, and we're getting these kind of results. So crema and froth, talk about that.
So crema is what you're seeing here in the glass, and that we showed you in that first coffee that we just made together. And crema, so here we actually have the crema on the top of our coffee, which makes us different than anyone else. Crema is actually the oils of the coffee and the flavor and the nuances of the coffee. It's the body of the coffee. And when you get just a flat one, like when it just doesn't have that on the top, that means that you did not possibly get full extraction. So when you're making, say, an espresso, if you get an espresso at a restaurant, and it's happened to me before, and it's just black, it's going to be not a good experience. And that's when it's really bitter, really just like not good going down, because you're missing that full body of it. So what the difference of froth is the froth that I'm putting in right now. This is a steamed or frothed milk, right? So lattes are steamed, cappuccinos are frothed, and it's really, really fluffy. And so this actually knows how to do both. And I won't, since I want to make sure I show you more drinks, it's very simple by changing out the whisk very quickly. But here I just made that caramel drink, by the way. I just put a little vanilla syrup. I did my shot of my double espresso, and then I put in my froth at the top, and boom, we're done. This is called a caramel. It's a caramel latte, or it's actually just using vanilla syrup. But if you love that drink, you can make it at home, and you can make it absolutely the way you want it, however many shots, however much milk, however much caramel. Super simple. But don't forget, this can be really easy too if you're a person that says, hey, Kara, I don't like all those food drinks. That's totally fine. That's why we did this. We also have iced capsules. So I want to talk really quickly about what we have available, because I think the other thing I hear from people when they're learning about Nespresso, what kind of coffee do you have? I don't like single serve because I like to get my own coffee. I like, if I travel, I want to pick it up and all those sort of things. We have over 34 different blends in our system. So now you're getting a starter pack, which is going to give you 12 to start to kind of, I say, go around the world a little bit of Nespresso. Remember, there's 4 different sizes, so you can try espressos, you can try coffees, you can try our iced coffees, all those different things. You're going to get $50 with this offer, and I need to express, we are not doing that anywhere else but here. If you go and look online, you will not see that $50 credit that's going to give you $50 of capsules for you to go and explore and purchase, you know, when you get this home. So here's just some of the coffees. Again, 34 is where we're at. Last year we were at 28. We keep growing, and during the holidays we'll have our limited edition. So all throughout the year the limited editions change. Like right now we have gingerbread and peppermint pinwheel that you're seeing there. We had our pumpkin spice that sold out super fast. It becomes this exciting adventure that you're on. We work with over 110,000 farmers across the globe. And I don't mean that we work with them like, hey, we'll buy your beans. We are actually boots on the ground working with those farmers to make sure that we're helping them cultivate and really get the best possible beans and the best possible economic situation for them as well. We're not there just to take the beans and run. We really want to make sure they're growing and thriving too. So this is a company that cares in that respect. So the coffees that you're getting are coming from places, guys, like Hawaii. We had our Kona from Hawaii, our Cafecito de Puerto Rico. We had from Zimbabwe, Costa Rica, Colombia, Ethiopia. I mean, I could keep going. We have all those brews for you. So I promise you, we're going to give you an adventure. We're going to give you something that's going to give you so many different tastes and things like you've never known. While we were talking, this actually brewed. There's my iced. Have you ever had an iced coffee that looked like that in a matter of moments from your machine?
Well, maybe if you go to a coffee shop and you spend $8 or $9, but you're certainly not seeing that at home. I just turned my machine on. I want you to watch, because what you're going to see, if you come from the top, and I don't know if Ryan can get this shot, there it is. Those are the oils. That is dreamy, all right? And this is an espresso. That's what makes it. Listen, I ran an Italian restaurant with a partner, and you know, we were co-managed a restaurant for like 15 years. When people order an espresso, that's what they want it to look like. They want to see that crema. And you can only do that when you have a machine that knows the technology to extract the flavors, the oils. I mean, look at how beautiful. I'm going to try to grab this without spilling it. Look at that. I'm going to hold it up so you can see. Look at how pretty that is.
Look how
I wish I had a little spoon, but that's okay. So I just want to taste it, because pure coffee, this is the pure essence and flavor of what coffee's supposed to taste like. And there's no other machine that does it like this, okay? Because they know the blend. It's about the extraction is everything, and the temperature of the water. All right, it really, really is important. And the water that you're using. Other than that, it's the beans. And by you know, finding the best beans out there and then extracting the flavor the best way you can. I have to taste this, Carrie, because it's just too pretty not to.
Please do. I'm really excited for you.
Do you see that crema on my lip? It's ridiculous. It's
Did you
another,
get a crema mustache,
I don't even call it coffee. It is a whole nother level. So if you want to try it, and which is what makes it such a nice gift, hey, I still know it's 194 bucks. All right, I know that. But I also know you'll get it in time for the holidays. But this is an investment throughout your year. How many times do you love a cold coffee, a warm coffee, a hot coffee, an espresso, a cappuccino? And we're giving you the frother. It's a $100 value, so you can make the fancy drinks if you want. And by the way, here's what you're getting. Carrie alluded to it a little bit. So you get the dozen of the various sizes in the sampler pack. And then we're also giving you the 10-pod extra sampler pack that goes along with it. So you can try some of the different coffees. It's all included. You can use this all of the rest of the month of November, whatever's left, all of December, and all of January before you have to return it with extended return. Nobody's going to turn this back. Once you taste that coffee, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, that is what it's supposed to be like. That crema gets on your lip, and you can feel that beautiful balance that the coffee has. So look at our value. We are already beating the coffee machine price out of the gate, all right? We're already $13, $14 less. The frother, which most people buy, they want that milk frother. I've never seen one better. This is the best one I've seen, and I've tried a couple. That is included. And we're gonna give you the extra set of pods for the machine, plus you get the $50 voucher. They don't even write that up there. Oh, there it is, right there. So all you do is go to .com. When you check out, use a code. That's it. And you get, instantly you get $50 worth of coffee. So you get a gift, plus you get another gift down the road. You're gonna absolutely love it. Colors, I have it available in, I'm gonna go graphite. I think that's what Rob said. This is silver. This one is black. And I don't know which is the most popular. It's probably good, I would say, yeah, between the black and the silver, all right? You have a nice large water reservoir inside, but it doesn't take up a lot of space. Very easy to use. You'll notice there's not 35 different buttons on here, okay? Because remember, the technology is in reading the pods. You don't have to go and, oh wait, I have to hit 3 different buttons. I like it weak, strong, I blah, blah, blah. You don't have to do any of that. The pods will give the size, and the pods will tell the brain of the machine exactly how much water it goes in, exactly what style of coffee it is, whether it's a little coffee, a little espresso, whether it's a cappuccino, or a full-out tall coffee drink. It does all the work for you. You will love it. Carrie, I gotta tell you, the lingering flavor of that espresso in my mouth is, you can't even say what it feels like. Awesome.
Well, and that's how it should be. And listen, if your coffee experience is less than amazing every single morning, you owe it to yourself to have something that gives you a few moments of pleasure and really helps you open up your day in a good way. And for me, I have afternoons now where I have my coffee and I look forward to it. I say, ooh, which capsule am I gonna have now? And I want to talk to you really quick about, because you talked, about setting it up and how easy it is and all that sort of thing, and 54 ounce water tank. I want to show you what happens afterwards with the capsules and talk about that for a minute. Understand, this is the voucher that's coming inside the box with when you get it. So if you're getting this as a family gift, you're going to use this. If you're getting this as a gift for someone else, this is a plus for them. The card looks like this, just as you're seeing, like when they put it up on the screen. But I want you to see what it actually looks like. So don't miss this in the box. It's $50 for you to spend on capsules after you get your machine home. Now, when you're done with your capsules, I made this espresso over here, and I'm going to pop this, and I want you to kind of watch what happens. As I pop it, did you see that little capsule? He went and he fell over here, right? So he's living over here now. That's cleanup. Every single day, that's all you have to do. When you're done, you ask us for a prepaid envelope. Nespresso is an amazing company. We have thought of everything, even the way that you get rid of your capsules. These are fully aluminum and fully recyclable. What does that mean? That means you're not using a system that is putting a whole bunch of things into landfills. This is going to go right into this bag. It's prepaid. We take care of it for you, and you set it out into the mail. Off it goes. When we get it back, we're going to use the coffee for compost, and we're going to use the aluminum to make things like pens and bicycles and all sorts of things. Brilliant. And reuse the aluminum. It's really an all-around feel-good. But listen, here's the most important part. When you can make an espresso in moments and not have to baby it and over-extract, under-extract, how much grounds am I supposed to use? You just put that thing in there and you press the button. Then for the holidays, you're going to have this for Christmas and Hanukkah and all of that. Look at this. Take your espresso, pour it over top of vanilla ice cream in a martini glass, and you just made what looks like the fanciest thing ever, so simply. It's called an affogato, and I've gone places before where they'll charge you $5, $6 or more just for this. And you can just make that in that quick moment using your machine. So I'm going to go ahead and froth again. Now remember, you just fill the milk to the line, I press the button, and now I can talk to my friend Guy or whoever else I have over. This becomes the party station. So that's why I have here like all my little cannolis and my desserts, because maybe you just place out some capsules. You have the machine set up with some glasses. People can come over and choose what they want. And the cleanup is nothing. It goes right into there. You just dump your capsules, you wipe it down, and you're good to go.
It's so easy. And I love that's the thing, because a lot of people, if you've never used a lot of the single serve coffee machines, there are a lot of really wonderful ones out there. Some people you give them more than one thing to do, one button to hit, and they're like, it so kind of defeats the whole purpose of people making their own coffee. This one, when you open it up, it automatically ejects the old one into the little garbage can that's built into it. And then all you got to do is put another one down, turn it, lock it. Right? You see a little button right there blinking? Let me make sure I put the little cup underneath, and then I just hit the button. That's it. I'm done. Now watch what'll happen in a couple of seconds. Now, right now, it's reading that label, and it's saying, okay, this is like a medium espresso. I got to know exactly what the amount of water that goes in and the temperature for it. That's all that you need to do, and then there it is. Look at the richness. Now watch, 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 watch. There it is. Oh, the magic of crema. It's so amazing. Look at how beautiful that is, and that is flavor. That is, when you think about what makes coffee what it is. Coffee, it's oils, all right? It's the same thing that's in a lot of other things that are, fine things that we eat or drink. It's the oils that are in them that really make the flavor, right? So right there, that is pure flavor right on top. You see that line? You should, on a cup like this, you might get about an inch of crema. Look at how beautiful that is. And again, I wish I had a little, dang it, I'm sticking my finger in there. I don't care. I just wanted you to show you, look at that. I want you to see that. Look at, that is what crema, look at it. It holds its shape like whipped cream. I mean, that is, and by the way, there's no fat in this right now, other than the oil that comes out of the beans, but it's, it's negligible. Man, that was good. Wow. That'll wake you up. That is, I mean, Carrie, you saw, right? I mean, I didn't do anything special. I didn't do nothing. I just hit the button. I'm a barista.
It should be simple. It should be easy. It should be something that you enjoy using. And that's why we've been around since 1986 and why everyone, like big resorts, look at this. Okay, you were just talking about the crema being amazing. What about the froth? Look at this froth that is actually sitting. I'm upside down completely. Okay, so this is the type of froth that you want when you're making a cappuccino. So I'm gonna place my milk inside first. It's nice and beautiful. I'm gonna bring this over to the machine. This drip tray moves. It has 4 different positions. So of course I'm making cappuccino. I wanna bring it up closer. I'm gonna come over here, open this up, and I'm gonna place my capsule inside. What did I do with it? There it is. Okay, so I'm gonna do my Odacio. Odacio is a very full-bodied, it's kind of very creamy, so it goes perfectly with a cappuccino. So you may call it purple, because that's what happens. A lot of people just call it whatever color. They know what colors they like. I twist it, I pop the button, it circles around again, so to kind of go in deeper, because you were talking about full extraction. What centrifusion is it's actually our proprietary system that reads the code. It then spins super fast. I mean, super fast. So it's extracting and wetting the entirety of the bean. And the problem with single serve and a lot of other issues is that it's just dripping through. And when you just drip through, you're really only going to get extraction from wherever that water passes through. But if inside our capsule, the water is spinning super fast, it's getting full extraction. That's the difference. And that's why the crema's there. That's why that full bodiness is there. That's why you're going to be like, oh, listen, across America, restaurants use Nespresso. They're charging you for their I've been to a whole bunch of Italian restaurants. Yes, okay, some have the big machines, but so many people are using Nespresso. And the reason why is because the ease of use, the consistency, they know their customers will always have something perfect. And how can you beat this? This right here, cappuccino made while I was talking. I'm gonna take a little bit of cinnamon on top, and it's done. And there you have it. So this is great for parties. It's great for gatherings. I love when I have friends over. To be honest with you, I don't use my frother a ton, except when I have company, because I'm not a big cappuccino latte drinker. Every once in a while I want one. But what's nice about that is you can set it underneath the counter very easily because it lives on its own base, and you just keep your machine on the countertop at all times. And I'm a double espresso gal. So when you saw the espresso, that was me. So that's the usual mornings. And you'll always find me, I like to talk about this for a second. I'm actually gonna make one more espresso while I explain it. This is me in the morning. I waddle over half asleep. I put the capsule in, I do this, and I kind of, this might be you, I kind of lean over and I let this kind of waft up. So as it's brewing, the first thing that happens is I smell it. And we all know the smell of the coffee shop, man. When we smell that espresso, it kind of gets our senses awakened. We go, oh, that smells great. Then I see it. So now I'm visually seeing that crema, that beautiful body, that deliciousness. It's starting to wake me up even more. And then that full experience, that full circle, I get to taste it. And it tastes amazing. These are the moments that Nespresso gives you. It's not just about grabbing a cup of coffee and running out the door and it being like, yeah, whatever, it's watery, I don't care. It's just coffee, let me get it in my veins.
Sure.
That's not what this is about. This is about giving yourself something. It's the same reason you'll go to the coffee shop, by the way, and pay $5, $6, $7 for a coffee because you think you deserve it. You go, I deserve that. You deserve this too. And that's kind of what we've been trying to teach others.
There's a lot of things out there that make us feel so good, right, Carrie? And it's like, and a lot of stuff we can't do ourselves. Last time I checked, I mean, you're not going to go and do your own hair. You know, you're cut your own hair and do your own hair. So you're going to go out to do that. But there are some things with the right equipment that we can really do to spoil ourselves at home. And I will tell you, if one thing we've learned in the last couple of years is that Man, we got to appreciate everything we have, and even if that means making myself the best cup of coffee I can possibly make myself, you deserve it. If you don't think you do, you're wrong. I know you're looking, you're going $194. You probably spend that easily in 6 months in coffee shops, or maybe long. I don't know how many times you go to a coffee shop. Every time, hey, listen, I go to the airport when I travel with the boys. I got me and 3 boys, and they all get these. It's $30 for 4 people to have coffee, right? If you do that a few times a year, you're already at this price. So, and that's not even people that do it every day when they go to work. So if you want to get it today, we dropped the price. The retail is over $300. We're doing it $194. Remember FlexPay. If you don't shop with us all the time, FlexPay is just a way to split up the payments. There's no finance, there's no charges. You just divide the payments up. All right, this is $209 everywhere else in the market. We are already under that at $194. But nobody else is gonna throw in the milk frother, which is 99 bucks. And then you get the coffee sleeve, the extra 10 pods, plus we're giving you the $50 voucher for coffee. So really, it's a huge, huge value and easy to use, all right? It's never been easier. I love that this company cares about this planet and will actually send you out the mailer bag to recycle the old pods. Who does that? I mean, so feel good about taking care of yourself, feel good about taking care of others, feel good about taking care of the planet. I mean, honestly, you can't go wrong with it. It's something you can try. And by the way, you don't have to return it till the end of January. So you get to try it and take it on a test drive. So I have it available in Graphite, which is over here. This is silver. The 2 most popular colors are black, and then we also have it in red. Doesn't take up a lot of space. All the latest technology that comes from Nespresso. We give you all the sample packs to get